Friends, welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews. So, this week I am going to be going through and doing my best to look at the entirety of the Bumblebee Studio Series figure line. So, one thing that'll be a little different while I'm going through these, because these figures are fairly complicated and I don't actually like transforming them back and forth a whole lot. You'll see reasons why as we go through this. Um, all of these videos until the last one, but no big spoiler, it's the Optimus Prime. Except for Optimus Prime on Friday, all these videos are just going to be look at the car mode, then look at the robot modes. I'm not going to cover transformations. I'm also trying out my new phone/camera here, so hopefully that works. And finally, pay no attention to the weird marks you see on this, on my bottom here. I needed to preserve my map that I drew for D&D. So instead of like erasing it and starting over, I just turned the rubber mat upside down. Anyway, also, except for the final video, I'm actually going to be looking at all these figures in pairs. And you will hopefully understand why here in just a moment. But for the start of this, I figured we would begin with the yellow boy himself, actual Bumblebee. And I'm pretty torn on this figure, to be honest. Especially in the car mode. Let me put it that way. I'm torn on the car mode. Once it's in robot mode, I love this thing. Car mode has some issues, though. As you can see, this thing doesn't hold together for crap. Yeah, this car mode is legendarily difficult to get, the million panels to actually line up and hold together on. This is the best I could do. It took me an hour to get it to look this good. And I'm probably popping it apart. Yeah, as I sit here trying to tighten it up just a little bit. Hooray. So, yeah, right off the bat, I'm not very impressed with the car mode here. The engineering is actually pretty okay. The problem is, because they're doing the whole scale accurate thing, and so, it's a Volkswagen Beetle, it's gotta be little. Bumblebee himself is little. It's too compacted. This is a figure that should have been I'd say half again bigger. Then it would have been fine. But, as you can see, the detail on it is pretty good. A little VW logo there, windshield wipers, the one side mirror, clear plastic for the lights. You can see his spare head here, right here by his normal head. Full weapon storage on the underside, which is nice. His gun arm is right here. Sword goes there. It's well done. It's just too small. And the smallness makes it very, very finicky and unreliable. Is kind of the best way I know to put it. Now, like I said, every video is 2 figures. So what's the other figure for this video? It's Bumblebee again. My buddy Bobby hooked me up with the gold version of this Bumblebee. He transformed this one when he sent it to me. I have not untransformed it since I got it, just to keep it sane. But yeah, if I remember right, this was a Comic-Con figure, one of their special ones. This thing's gorgeous. You got the little actual Bumblebee logo, or little icon there. Extra paint apps of little stripes. Silver on the hood. Or I guess technically trunk? Because I know VWs have the engine back here, so is this the hood and that's the trunk? Or is that the hood and that's the trunk? I don't know. I'm hurting myself. But yeah. Still really good. Same weapon storage. This guy I did not get his normal face with. That was missing, which I'm completely fine with. This version I really prefer to leave this one with the battle mask on. I won't lie, part of me is very tempted to like take the head off of this one entirely and paint it blue, call it Gold Bug. But yeah, so here's a little side by side. You can see they added a lot of extra paint apps to this one. It looks fantastic. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these two bozos into robot mode. And now all transformed up, here we have Bumblebee. And this is a really, really good version of Bumblebee, actually. I love the detailing on the face there. It looks so good. They did such a good job with it. The Autobot symbol there is a little off center, but it's so minor. I'm not going to complain about it. He's got quite a backpack, and I'm not going to lie, during transformation, folding this part up and into that little gap there, that is probably the most terrifying thing you will ever do with a Transformer, because this is mostly painted clear plastic. And so yeah, that part's kind of terrifying, but once you get him transformed, he looks so good. You can leave this little sword blade attached during transformation if you want. Or it does just pop off here, tabs into the forearms. This one tabs in very, very stiffly. You can see there. Posability on this guy, really, really good, actually. The head is on a ball joint, so you get a little bit of tilt, some up and down, rotation. Mine has a very stiff ball joint, so it fights me a bit, but it does still have really good range of motion. Ball joints in the shoulders, so you get rotation, outward movement, a little bit past 90-degree bend at the elbow. You get a rotation there at the elbow. It's, again, very stiff on mine, but it's there. You get a bit of, like, in and out rotation on the hands. Yeah, waist swivel. You can kick forward. You can kick back until the backpack gets in the way. Almost do the full splits. 90-degree knee. Do be careful, because this whole front piece is like tabbed in. Not so great right there. And that will pop off very, very easily while you're messing with him. You do have a really good ankle tilt, as well as the ankles can go forward and back. And they're actually on a double hinge, so you can shift them back and forth as well. And yes, I did. I already have untabbed that leg again. So yeah, overall, super, super good robot mode. I know that in the movie he didn't actually have the door wings. Again, my understanding, at least I think I've said this before, most of the Bumblebee figures they were built on concept art before the movie designs were finalized. So, you know, they took out the wings for the actual movie design, but I think they should have left them. They look really, really great. Accessory-wise, obviously we already went over the little sword, but what he also does is you can pull off this arm right here, and that will let you, if I remember which direction it goes, plug on a gun arm, so you can get your fully transformed, you know, Bumblebee arm going on the transforming weapons they had in the movies. So that's really, really nice again. And then if I can get in here and get a hold of it to pop it off, you can rip his face off, which leaves you with a horrifying little nightmare there. And then go ahead and put on the other face. This is very, very tiny, very hard to mess with. But go ahead, do that. Give him his battle mask. He looks awesome. This does plug on either side, by the way. Forgot to mention that. So overall, again, he looks fantastic. Little iffy on the transformation, but once you get him transformed, just leave him in robot mode. There's a reason these Studio Series figures come in robot mode. Just don't bother transforming them. Frankly, most of them, it's not worth it. But their robot modes are great. And doubly great here is the gold version. Something about the colors just pops. I love the way this version looks. Everything about it is basically the same. Just some slightly different paint here and there. Very, very slight. Here, bringing the normal one for a quick side-by-side. Looks like I don't have his chest put together actually all the way. Oops. See if I can, there we go. That's better. So yeah, there's that. And I have his, I need to turn his chest lights in more. But yeah, overall, it's the same thing, but gold. It looks great. As I understand, these guys did originally come with some G1 cassette reissue, repaints and stuff. I don't have that for this Bumblebee. I just have B. But yeah, overall, I know it's a little weird doing these videos where I'm skipping the transformations, but these are some really, really good little Bumblebees, actually. Again, I know I keep saying it. I'm going to say it again. I don't like transforming them. It's panel heavy. There's tons of clear plastic you have to do kind of weird things with. I'm not down for that. But once they're in robot mode, man, these are it. So pick these guys up and just leave them in robot mode. That's my advice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.